nice sculpture.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time.
It's so real
It's clear
pretty.
to see
These ice veins or
from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great.
the tarp was here the whole winter, but I'm not sure did it make a lot of difference because I can still see growth coming up here, new growth. So it didn't kill the roots probably. And the more sun it gets, it will just explode with life. There's still some snow there in the back. So I guess it doesn't get a lot of sunlight behind the tree line.
Take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. To be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
It seems my square is not quite square, so I will check the diagonal to see, because this is 10 meters, so diagonal should be 14.4 meters. These things are harder than they look. This looks strange, but okay. Now the diagonal is 14.4 and that one goes there and then this goes there. So it should be straight, even though the tarp looks now crooked, but it's all wobbly anyway. There's a lot of hay here, so I wonder if it's possible to use this hay as mulch if you remove it. So I don't know. This old field is mostly clay, as you can see here. So it will need a lot of compost to get the garden started. But I will still loosen it up a little bit. I think soil is pretty good. It has clay a lot, but hopefully we can better it a little bit with the mulching. As you can see, this is just full of clay under the roots. And it's quite soggy, even though I had the tarp on the whole winter. The moisture comes from underneath. Because yeah, the river goes there and I think it's very moist in this area. So we will just have to cover this all and mulch it and really like better the soil here with a lot of compost and organic material. Then I might not be so easy the first year to get good produce, but maybe after a couple of years. But we'll do our best. Hi, this is Luisa from the future, showing you the latest garden plan. And the reason I was working on this top half is so I can get the early vegetables into ground as soon as possible. And then tomatoes and peas and stuff can go a little later in the season. So the more important is to get the broccoli, carrots, beetroots, and parsley and these kind of things into the ground. Okay, the peppers, they can come at a later time as well. And the broccoli is definitely something that you have to put in the earth even before the last frost date. And then also I put here the entrance because I noticed that I use a lot this pathway. And it's good to have another entrance here. There's a big old pile of mulch here inside the barn, and I was thinking of using it there for the garden beds. I'm exhausted. It was really hard work. Really, really hard. I'm also in bad shape after winter. good to rest a little. The weather is so lovely. I decided to treat myself with a sauna. I just have to add some more firewood there. It's pretty steamy here in the sauna already because the water is boiling. So there's a lot of steam coming out. It's burning really nice here. I'm just gonna add a couple more logs. And then I can soon go to the sauna. It's really boiling here. I won't add more here. But it's good, it gives a nice moist steam here. It's day 2 of shoveling mulch here. And I'm really sore from yesterday. I was very long in the sauna, but it didn't soften up the muscles. So let's see how much I can get done today. But it is much harder work than I have anticipated. First I will remove this trash. It would be good to wet this cardboard first, but I don't have easy access to water at the moment because I have no rainwater and the well is quite far and I need to get the proper system to water. Look at this mulch. It's very old. God only knows how old it is. Some of it has already decomposed a bit and some are, pieces are a little bit compact, but they will break down as well. But since the barn is full of this, I will use it because it's free. I'm sure it's okay. I don't think mulch can get old. Only a little bit dusty and maybe mouse poopy. But I think it looks pretty good. I only found broad forks online, and when I came here it was a Sunday, so everything was closed except one shop, so I got this there. And it's very heavy, very heavy, but it was cheap, so I have to make do with this one. I believe there was once a pond here between the sauna behind this rockle here and the river goes there, and there was actually here a pond. So it would be really nice to make it back so that here we could maybe swim a little and also take water for the plants here next to the garden. It's starting to get really windy here. So I put the first layer of mulch now down here. It's not very thick yet, but I'm gonna mark where the garden beds go, and then I can just put more mulch in the pathways. And inside the garden beds I'm gonna put rotted logs and sticks and twigs and leaves and all kind of things that I found around here. But I believe I still have to put one more roll of paper here. I took so much mulch from here that you can start to see now the back. It was up to here and all the way to the door. So I probably removed 2 cubic meters. And here you can see a little bit what's left of the foxhole. There were 2 foxholes here. There's no foxes there now. But I found some evidence of bird bones and these kind of things. I also found this painting. It was here behind the toilet. There's also this part that has a lot of hay. I'm sure there is like very much decomposed material underneath, but there's also quite a lot of trash and styrofoam packs and this old chicken coop. A little bit more is needed. I decided to continue a little bit so I can make at least this garden bed. Now it's easier because I can see where I need to till more the land and also where I need to put more mulch. Here I don't need to put so much mulch because it's inside the garden bed and I will put a lot of other things there. I have a lot of these nice decomposing trunks. See, it's really soft, full of mycelium. This will be very good in the raised bed. I decided to take a little break and make some lunch. I brought some eggs so I can do a mushroom omelette. And then I have to continue working because tomorrow morning I have to go back to Espoo. So yeah, there's always a little bit pressure with the time. I wish I could stay here longer. Simple mushroom omelette with some cheese. Yummy. What's going on up in the sky? So many birds. It's getting late in the evening now, and I managed to finish one more roll till the end, but I'm running out of mulch. There's a little bit still, but I have to dig it a little bit more. So this is a good time to end it for today. I'm sitting here in my old car going home, or trying to get home, and it sounds really like a tractor almost. It has such a loud noise. So I hope I can make it back home. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next week. Bye bye.